What's up, everybody? It's Pete, and I am here with game 26 in my Risk Global Domination rank up series. Currently ranked an expert in the 35,000s, and I am playing against one human opponent. One AI opponent and 3 humans. First act is a master, ranked 29,000. Wins a decent percentage of his game. Second act is the AI. Third act is an expert, ranked 52,000s. I am 4th. Then we're followed up by an intermediate. And finally, an expert. So this is a fairly high-ranked game for me. I'm not necessarily expecting that it's going to be easy. So let's see what we see. Purple has camped out in South America, baiting me into taking Brazil. I lose 3 in Madagascar right off the bat. Very aggressive move by... Okay. Very aggressive move by Green, followed up by a terrible move where they lose 4 armies and don't gain any advantage. Okay, so they really wanted Africa. So I have 2 ways of thinking about this 4. I can sacrifice it, get my take for the turn, or I can try and outpace purple. I think I'm going to sacrifice. So I'm going to split my reinforcements here, put 2 in North America, put 1 in Central Europe, put 1 in Siberia, hopefully get my take out of this instead of having to sacrifice this 4. Good. So this was an okay start. I'm pretty happy with this start. I'm going to move into Ural. Hopefully I can connect through Orange in Siberia, or in Ukraine. I'm happy with that first turn. I'm feeling okay about that. I'm not expecting this to survive, but hopefully I get to keep the rest of my armies in the Northern Hemisphere. Orange starts to make a play for Australia. They do not give me the easy connect. What does blue do? I bet you blue knows better than to get involved in Africa. Blue splits like I did. Okay. Oh, they do get involved. They're moving out. They're going to attack north into Europe and then get those 3 out of Africa. Essentially handing the continent to Green. This is probably bad. I don't know if Green takes Africa, they're going to be allowed to hold it. And then they're going to build back up from their current position as the low chip stack. Do I lose my 4 now? Ah, that's rough. That was a big hit for purple, so I'm happy that my 4 men took out enough of purple to hurt them badly. And he doesn't get to move any further into this continent. So letting Green have Africa at least will put some pressure on purple. And the yellow AI is not attacking. The one thing I really use the AIs in these games for is to force the action and to get the card match values up. So it's always a bummer when we catch that AI that doesn't attack. But maybe he's just building up to something really explosive. So as expected, Green takes Africa, and I do expect that they're going to hold it. I have an easy take here. I have an easy take here. I think I'm going to go for a slightly harder take in Ukraine, but this allows me to consolidate, and it also gives blue some breathing room. I don't really want to have to fight this fight yet, because we both have problems with this. Hopefully Green sees purple and gets greedy and says, hey, maybe I can take out South America as well. Orange continues on track to taking Australia. Do they finish now? Okay. Okay, Orange looks pretty good. They have all these troops in Asia. Why would you hit me, though? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so is Orange bad? Orange is an intermediate. They've played 1,000 games. Okay, they should know better than to unnecessarily attack, but There we are. Looks like they're holding Australia. Doesn't look like they're going to lose it. Blue expands in Europe. Blue has a lot of troops. What does purple do? They finish South Am very thin. I feel like green's going to invade. Green's going to stop that. That is what my intuition is telling me. On my turn, I put all my troops in Northwest Territories and take Central Canada. I'm not going to touch this army right now, and I don't need to. Or not. Alright. I take Western Canada instead. Actually, no. I think I want to track out. I want to track out of North Am. So I'm going to put all my troops on this 5 and hit Alaska. With at least an eye to my easy take on purple the turn after. As expected, green reinforces Africa, and I bet you they break. No, they go for a 2. Okay, wow. I was off on that call. Something has to happen here. Because if both of these guys are allowed to build up, everyone else loses. I guess I'm not in such a great position because I didn't take a continent early. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to split my 2 large armies across the northern hemisphere and hope that I look unthreatening for long enough that I can fly under the radar and hopefully kill one of my opponents. Orange removes an exclave in Asia and pushes towards me. Orange looks like it's threatening me. I feel threatened by that. Blue has the most troops on the board. They've just been expanding in every position slowly. Feels pretty good to be blue. Oh, and they're playing a defensive game. So sometimes when you have a ton of troops, you just make it really hard for people to invade you. Right? Putting a bunch of useless non-attacking troops. I don't play this way. It's not a 100% losing strategy. It's just not my style. This is a stylistic choice. I don't think it's a good strategy long term. I don't think blue's going to win this game, even though they appear to be ahead. I think purple has a very realistic chance of winning this game because this fight doesn't seem to be happening. It should be, but it isn't. I don't think green is good enough based on the types of attacks that they made in the early game. Put it all there and break. That's what you have to do. It's too late. Now they're just going to hold. They're going to do this Cold War build-up bullshit. If green fucks with my easy take, good. Okay, so my 6 is going into Kamchatka now. It's a bit closer to my other army than I'd like for it to be, but there's no real way to avoid it. I need the position in Kamchatka to attack for more easy takes, and I want to get the hell away from yellow center of gravity because that bond is crazy. Orange continuing their easy takes in Asia and building up their head of the turtle in Australia. Blue does another very slow expand, maybe into Southern Europe. It's a very intense, slow-moving game. Low scoring, not a lot of action. Not my style of Risk. I like a lot of action. I like boom, boom, boom. I'm also the lowest stack, so that doesn't feel too good. Somehow blue manages to have the most troops while not holding a continent. And my other 3 human opponents have. Part of me wants to hide in Japan, but I don't want to attack 3 armies right now. Part of me wants to match, but I don't want to match first. Purple has put itself in the first position in the matching sequence. Maybe we get lucky. And yellow matches as well. Before me. 4, 6, 8. Maybe I get the 10. More likely I get the 8. And this is just still happening, eh? I want to see this. I want to see some explosions across the Atlantic that I'm not seeing, which means it's bad for me. I also don't want to move much closer to myself. So I'm going to sit on Kamchatka and I'm going to strike from it. Kamchatka, I can pick off a lot of easy takes. Yeah, I'm not feeling... Normally, this would actually be pretty much where I'd want to be at this stage of the game. Moving into turn 6, I'd like to have 2 separated 10-point armies. But because all of my opponents have so many more troops than me, and they don't seem to be fighting each other, I'm not really looking like I'm in a good position to take anybody out. So that's what these spread 10-point armies are for, right? And I usually put myself at the end of the matching sequence. Right now, I'm kind of in the middle. If yellow doesn't match, I'm in 3rd position. It's basically the worst possible position in the sequence, because if you're first, you just delay your turn 5 take, and then you just get an extra reinforcement, putting you at the back of the spot. This is what our friend with the Camaro here could have done. Dino Cobra could have not gotten a take last turn, and then he would get his take now, and he would be last to match, which is what you want to be in progressive. I know it might seem like a unconventional strategy given what we know about the general heuristic for progressive is you always get a take, right? Make sure you get your card at all costs. But this is the one and only time where I like to buck that intuition, and it has paid off for me over, I would say, a statistically significant number of games. So, does yellow match? No. I'm putting the 8 in. Does green bust up purple using their match? Give me something. Show me some action, guys. We got to stir this game up. Something has to happen to break the balance. Green doesn't realize that they have to match. What kind of expert are you? They've used up half their clock in the draft. And yet to match. They're going to match, slowly decide to add more troops, and they're not going to have any clock left to make a take. Okay, they get 6, I get the 8. Do you break? No. Okay. Don't. And we're back, having some video troubles. Good times. Okay. Alright, so orange uses their match to build a very strong head for their turtle. Blue is starting to look a little weak based on not having had a continent, as am I. But blue's matching in now with 12 troops. That feels pretty good. Maybe yellow is my fish. Does blue hit yellow in a meaningful way? I think yellow is my fish. If yellow doesn't match on their turn, what I do is I use my 15 armor here to take, and then I put my entire bonus, which is another 15, here, and clean them up. 4 cards is a lot. 5 cards would be even better. It's a bold move, but I have to take it. But they match, so that's not a play. Okay. What does yellow do? Does yellow take the 9? No. This is a tough game. Well, thankfully I have a match and I'm not forced to use it. I am still the lowest stack. So whereas I am not forced to use it, I am heavily incentivized to use it now. The only argument against that is if I could spread myself out a bit further. Part of me doesn't want to be holding 4 cards, being as weak as I am. Tough game, guys. Tough game. Alright. I'm going to hit this piece of purple. That's all I'm doing. Maybe I'll move a... See, now I'm taking a page out of blue. I'm doing a little defense here. Don't kill me, guys. Make myself just a little harder to kill. Okay, well... Orange likes it. Orange is down. Alright, I have to kill someone next turn. There's no chance left. And it looks like the fish is still yellow. 20 troops for the match. It's close. It's too close. I can't get to a position where I'm holding 5 cards. I'm going to get eaten. Come on, guys, do something. This defensive game kills me. Okay, green matches. Green is going to make a play. What is it? Hit blue. Pointlessly. Blue is now the fish. Okay. I can do that. I can work with that. How do I kill blue? This is close. This is very close. This is how I do it. Okay, so I take their piece of Europe. I split, guaranteed to clinch. 5-on-1, 100%. Can take out that 6. 27 on 18 will win. 21 on 6. 13 on 6. I got this. I got this. That was dumb by green, and I'm glad they did it. The balance was broken, and I will pay this off. Thank you, green, for complimenting me on the stupid move that you did. Okay. 30 troops. Where do they go? Can I kill yellow? Probably. Let's see it. Yes! Oh, thank you for screwing up so badly, green. You're stupid, and it costs everyone the game. Excellent. I love it when my opponents do stupid shit. Alright. Can I kill purple? Probably not. But let's try. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 5 cards. I win this game. Oh, yes. Okay. Feeling good about this. I'm not going to break either of my opponent's territories now. I'm significantly far further ahead than any of them. I'm just going to make a massive army. And green won't match, so they can't kill me on their turn. They get a take, I kill them. Orange matches. Does orange destroy my big army? That is their only angle. I'm guaranteed to match next turn. I'm guaranteed to be able to kill green. If green gets a take, I get another match in turn and I win this game. If orange pops my big army, that can interrupt my plan. Does orange see that? That is the only move where I don't win this game. They're moving south. Yes! Ha! They're not popping my big army. I got it. I got this game. Okay. So, in summation, never destroy a very large part of one of your opponents when the entire balance of power is hanging on everything being balanced. Green breaking that was the single mistake that caused me to be able to win this game. I was in the weakest position. So now when green gets a take, I will now have 3 more cards in the hopper when I eat them. And that's the game. Wow, that was an exciting one. I'm really glad that I got that one recorded because could have gone another way, but it didn't. Alright, well, and here we go. Kill green, kill orange. Ooh! This is more my kind of risk. Explosions. Boom, 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 boom. Killing everybody. Give me a little good game. Hey, how was that for you? How did it feel? Feel good? Yeah. Woo! And there we go. Alright. So, expert ranked 35,785, defeating a master, 2 experts, and an intermediate. Did I make master? Yeah. All right, we have ranked up to master. 27,985, 26 games, 19 wins, 7 losses. And that was a good one. That was a good one too to showcase the master ranking. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope it was fun and enjoyable and interesting. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.